All right, welcome to the Shakaama Live Show with your host, Shakaama and Anubis. Is not ready to do. Okay, so this should be the final. Speaking about this, although it's in the news right now, it's trending in the news right now. They said that they finally did a real tally of how much Alexandria Cortez Green New Deal would actually cost, and it would cost $93 trillion. That amounts to $600,000 per household. Where do you think they're going to get that money from? I'm sure they have it earmarked that the rich would pay it, except for the people in actually Congress. You know, they're all rich, right? That the rich would be the ones footing the bill. Now, let's talk about the rich and let's talk about taxes. So they said 1% of the population pays 40% of all the taxes, 40 something percent of all the taxes. And it's funny when you start getting into the nosebleed section. They always keep talking about the rich are not paying their fair share, when in fact, the richer you go up the chain, the more the more they pay everybody else's taxes. I believe they said when you get into the 0.001%, these are the really rich people, that they pay an exorbitant amount in dollars. Now, we're not talking about percentages. I'm talking about the actual amount, right? So they pay millions of dollars in taxes, and literally it covers, just entire sections of the country. You also have to understand that they're not only just paying federal taxes, they're also paying city taxes. What is it New York City that instituted a city tax? A city income tax? They're also paying state tax along with sales tax. And the taxes involved in their not just the income tax directly, but through their corporations that pass through to them. Something that most of you will never ever come across. Something that I have to worry about, of how to structure my business, which you're watching right now, in such a way that they don't double and triple tax me, because that's how the U.S. Tax system is actually set up. That corporations and businesses, whom you all hate so much, have to not, they cannot have the corporation just pay the taxes. The taxes flow directly to the people, and then the people who own the corporation pay taxes, as well as paying income tax. So they are triple taxed on the same exact dollar that they make. It's terrible. And as much as we want to talk about socialism in other countries, American business people pay more taxes than anybody else in the entire world. Even the places where you think that they're really doing something with taking of the means of production and all that sort of stuff, right? Americans, because it's literally, the government doing it, they keep hiding it within I call it wheels within wheels, plans within plans, right? They keep hiding it. Here's a fee, and this is a tax, and this is a cost. They keep naming them different things, and this is the Security and Exchange Commission fee. It's all taxes, right? It's all a tax. So they keep paying over same dollar, the same exact dollar. They keep taxing it, whittling it down to, I think it's up to like 70-80%. So the thing that you heard about Warren Buffett saying that he pays less than his secretary, he's really pulling your leg, and he was trying to get some sort of kudos from the Washington elite, saying, "Oh, the rich should pay more." No, they shouldn't pay more. They should not pay. They're paying millions of dollars. Millions. You're not paying millions. Oh, well, you see, when I pay my $10,000 tax, that's more than what I can even afford. If you actually sat down and read the tax code, you could come up with deductions which are completely legal, which you should take. It's not a case of the rich are getting away with something. It's just that you don't pay attention. You're an adult. You're supposed to pay attention to stuff, and you're supposed to do. When I file taxes, I sit down and go over everything. And during the year, I keep track of everything. And when I had a car, I kept double, triple track. Every time I got into the car, I actually had a log sheet of what time it was, what the odometer said, all that sort of stuff, right? Yeah, as an adult, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Now, $93 trillion is ridiculous. And the article that I was reading that went into depth about it, which was a very short article, said even though the 93 trillion sounds like a lot of money, don't even pay attention to the money part. Of course, you should dismiss the entire thing because of the money part. Just dismiss it. You should put it out of your head and say, write your congressman to say, no, absolutely not. You all have gone way too far. But let's take a look at what it is actually trying to do. And of course, Alexandria Cortez didn't come up with this. They said literally it would put the government in the midst of actual life decisions, everyday life decisions, and give the government power that it is not supposed to have and should never even consider talking about. And then finally, we're talking about Ms. Cortez also mentioned that there is a fundamental question that now needs to be raised, that millennials need to be raising. And that is, can they have children now? Is it legal now to have children? Is it illegal to have children? Do you know what I'm talking about? We need to literally think about really taking the bull by the horns and voting these people out. They are of an ideology that has nothing to do with being a Democrat. Nothing to do with being a Republican. Nothing to do with being a quote-unquote liberal. Nothing to do with being a quote-unquote conservative. They're operating on a completely different ideology that has nothing to do. They were calling Roseanne Barr a conservative. Roseanne Barr says, I've been Democrat since day one. And it wasn't that I'm not Democrat. It's just that you all have moved so far left that now I appear to be a Republican. And stuff like this New Green Deal, this speaks about the whole thing, the New Deal, right? That they shoved on black people, and of course, which destroyed the black household. I bring that only up as an example of what could actually happen if you went along with it. They know exactly what they're doing, and now they're not afraid to hide it. New Green Deal? Really? If you are not of the mind to have all of your freedoms completely taken away, and I'm not even talking about, I'm standing on the soapbox talking about freedom, I'm talking about your everyday life decisions have to be have to be okayed by Congress. This is on a whole other level of control by the government. An entirely new level. And I do not believe that the people who really think, who really believe in their heart of hearts that they're doing right by the American people, I'm talking about the leftist. I don't believe that they really understand what they would be promoting if they okayed this. I don't think they get it. Tell me what you think. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like. Support the channel. PayPal.me/Shakaama. PayPal.me/Shakaama. Thank you all so much. And Anubis thanks you. Anubis, say bye. Say bye. 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 Don't worry, he's not allowed to lick me. Actually, he's not allowed to lick me at all. Alright, buddy. Huh? Alright? Wanna go outside? Wanna go outside? Outside? Oh, no. Hold on. Hold on. I'll see y'all. We'll see you.